What's up, guys? It's KRISTEN joined by Michael Boos.
Hello, hello.
And today we're back with Game of Thrones. Whoop, whoop. I'm pretty sure it's one of Michael's and my favorite. I know I'm just kind of like saying it for him, but I'm so confident.
No, it's true. This has been a blast.
I feel like I'm so confident in saying that I decided to just throw it out there. All right, we are starting with episode 9 and 10. This is still season 1.
Yep.
And I'm so excited to be back. You have no idea. I've been dreaming about Game of Thrones nonstop.
Oh my God.
And I can't get it out of my head.
It's the Tetris effect.
Yes. I'm like we had to stop the other day as we were watching this, and I'm like, really? Damn it.
Do we have to?
But like Michael said, you know, like it's good for us to kind of reflect and take it all in instead of just binging it. So I'm ready. I got a fresh mind. He's got a fresh mind, and we're ready to go. So let's
go.
Let's do this. Her dad.
Oh yeah, Ned Stark's having a bad time in the dungeons. Hello. Nice of you to show up. Oh God, that'd be horrible. Just pitch black for you don't know how long.
Seen better days, my lord. Another visit. Seems you're my last friend.
No. Many still love you. Sounds
They're just too afraid to speak.
This is interesting. That he's the one that keeps coming down.
And her knees begging for me.
That's not how I wanted her.
You laugh with the others.
You do me wrong, my lord. Your blood is the last thing I
I
want.
don't know what you want.
True.
Giving up trying to get.
Fair enough.
When I was still a boy, before they cut my balls off,
I was gonna say before the.
I traveled with a group of actors through the free cities. They taught me that each man has a role to play.
Okay.
Same is true at court.
Fair enough.
I'm the master of whisperers. My role is to be sly, obsequious, and without scruples.
And here I am.
I'm a good actor, my lord.
I feel like that's the wisest thing he said so far.
Yeah.
Like it's actually like I'm like,
No riddles, no stories. Tell me, what do you want?
Peace. Did you know that your son is marching south with an army of Northmen?
I've been in the dungeon. How was I supposed to know?
yeah,
Robb,
shit.
he's just a boy.
Attaboy. Boy.
Boys have been conquerors before. But the man giving Cersei
Points to Robb Stark.
is the king. Lord Stannis has the best claim to the throne. He is a proven battle commander, and he is utterly without mercy.
Stannis Baratheon is Robert's true heir. The throne is his by rights.
Yeah, he's not gonna admit it.
She knows a tame wolf is more use to her than a dead one.
You want me to serve the woman who murdered my king, who butchered my men, who crippled my son?
I want you
No
to
way in
serve
hell.
the realm.
And when you serve
Tell
them,
the queen you will confess your vile treason. Tell your son to lay down his sword and proclaim Joffrey as the true heir.
He's not gonna do it.
If you give her the peace she needs and promise to carry her secret to your grave, I believe she will allow you to take the black and live out your days on the wall with your brother and your bastard son.
Oh, good. That's what I want.
You think my life is some precious thing to me?
Oh no.
that's a line.
You grew up with actors,
I grew up with warriors.
and their craft, and you learnt it well.
You learn too well.
And I grew up with soldiers. I learned how to die a long time ago.
Wow.
This whole scene.
Yep, he's resigned himself to what's coming.
Such a pity.
There will be no peace.
What of your daughter's life, my lord? Is that a precious thing to you?
Oh, fair enough.
That was rough. Dude, I like how he finally laid his cards.
Varys, yeah.
But also, like, it makes sense why he's so slimy. Because, I mean, come on. If my balls were cut off, too,
I'd be pretty pissed.
Honestly, I'd be like, fuck all you, too.
Yeah.
I'm looking out for me, myself, and I.
Ooh,
And what I want out of the realm and the world.
that was a hell of a shot. My God.
He's getting better at his bow and arrow. Because remember when he was practicing?
Yeah. Well, he was at
very
least having a tight cluster around the shot down the Raven.
It's a birthday message to his grandniece Walder. Or so Walder Frey would have you think.
Keep shooting them down. We can't risk Lord Walder sending word of your movements to the Lannisters.
Sorry, King.
Can't expect his support.
Expect nothing.
Not necessarily.
And you'll never be surprised.
It's pretty gnarly. They're shooting down all the messages.
Yeah, right? Just take every Raven out. What if one flies out of the other side?
Damn it, that's a birthday message.
We need to cross the Trident and we need to do it now.
Just march up to his gates and tell him you're crossing. We've got 5 times his numbers.
You can take the twins if you like.
No. Be smart.
Tywin Lannister marches north as we speak.
The Freys
Yeah.
have held the crossing for 600 years, and for 600 years they have never failed to exact their toll.
Have my horse saddled and ready.
They're obnoxious, but at least they're consistent.
If I'm going to lead this army, I can't have other men doing my bargaining for me.
Fair enough.
This is true.
I agree. I'll go.
Mother.
I have known Lord Walder since I was a girl. He would never harm me.
Never say
All
never.
right.
I learned that
You
the
said
hard
no
way.
other man, but you didn't say no other woman. Gotta be specific.
Never say never. I've learned that.
What do you want?
It is a great pleasure to see you again after so many years, my
Old
lord.
man.
Oh, spare me. Your boy's too proud to come before me.
Do you recognize him? I'm pretty
Give
sure
me a
he's
sec.
Filch from Harry Potter.
Give me a sec. Oh, he's dirty old man.
Ugh, gross.
You're not Lord Frey yet. Not until I die. Do I look dead to you?
Father, please.
I need lessons in courtesy from you, bastard.
Dang.
Bosted?
All right. You come forward.
Yes, sir.
Ew.
Now that I've observed the courtesies, perhaps my sons will do me the honor of shutting their mouths.
I don't like him.
I don't like him either.
Gives me nasty
Is
vibes.
there
But I
somewhere
don't think
we
we're meant to
can
like
talk?
him.
We're talking right now.
In private, perhaps.
Fine. Out. All of you.
Grumpy old man, my god. They weren't kidding when they said that some men take their oaths more seriously than others.
Ooh.
You two.
God, this poor girl.
You see that? 15 she is.
Ugh.
A little flower.
Ew.
The honey's all mine.
I hate him. I hate him. Oh.
Sure, she will give you many sons.
I've got
Your
loads
father
already.
didn't come to the wedding.
He is quite ill, my lord.
Fucking foul.
Didn't come to the last one either. Or the one before that.
It's a lot of weddings.
So nasty.
Your family's always pissed on me.
My lord, I will...
Don't deny it. You know it's true. Fine, Lord Tully.
Fair
will
enough.
Never marry any of his children to mine.
No, because look how gross you are.
I didn't need reasons. I needed to get rid of sons and daughters. You see how they pile up?
Well, stop having them.
Why are you here?
To ask you to open your gates, my lord.
Why should I let him?
If you could climb your own battlements, you would see that he has 20,000 men outside your walls.
There'll be 20,000 corpses when Tywin Lannister gets here.
He's like, I know what I'm worth.
Husband's in a cell beneath the Red Keep, and your son's got no fur to keep his balls warm.
You swore an oath to my father.
Oh, yes. I said some words.
I said some words.
And I swore oaths to the crown, too, if I remember right.
Uh-huh.
Joffrey's king now.
Who do I serve?
Give me one good reason why I should waste a single thought on any of you.
Dang. That's
Because-
I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of ballser.
Yeah,
A
right?
Ballsy.
He's in a strategic position where he
He's like,
controls the only river crossing, so he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, he's like, why should I give a shit about any of you?
We'll be ready for this then. I thought a wolf was more appropriate for you.
Yes, it
Oh.
is. That's cool.
So I had a new pommel made.
Wow.
Longclaw.
That's respect right there.
Works as well for a wolf as a bear, I think.
You are a wolf. You're not a bear.
Wow.
Custom a sword for him.
That's what you get for saving a man's life.
Yeah.
This is Valyrian steel.
It's a nice sword.
My father's sword.
Oh my god, you
His father before him
that's
Wow.
a big
carried
deal.
it for 5 centuries.
See,
And now you're giving it to him.
Jon Snow, you are loved.
Had the grace to leave the sword before he fled from Westeros.
My lord, you honor me, but I can't.
Oh, you can,
And you will.
and you will.
Yes.
I wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't for you and your
There it is.
beast. Bloody dead man tried to kill me.
Who knew? Now I've seen everything.
So you'll take it. You know more about it. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Well done.
Well done.
He's trying not to feel too proud.
Yeah.
Go on, let's have a look.
At what?
The sword! Show us the sword!
Oh my god, everybody
Oh,
knew.
Sam. What's wrong with Sam?
Sword! 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 Sword!
Ooh.
This guy's
Oh, right.
jealous,
I forgot about this
always.
guy. What are you going to do?
I want to know what's wrong with Sam.
Oh, come on, Sam. You just let him run off with your
Yes.
prized sword?
They'll give it back.
What is it?
I can't.
Just tell us.
Come on, Sam.
I'm really not supposed to say.
What?
And yet, you really want to say.
Uh-huh. I can see it all over your face.
It was a raven. I read the message to Maester Aemon.
It was a raven.
Oh.
Is she brother Robb?
What?
Oh.
What about him?
He's heading south.
He's making war on the king.
All his bannermen have rallied to his side. They'll keep him safe.
Yeah, but they're not as good as me.
I should be there.
Fighting with him.
I should be with him.
Yeah. Oh. Man, that'd be so hard.
Right?
He's in a pickle, man.
It's like, what are you gonna do?
What did he say?
Lord Walder has granted your crossing.
What are the conditions?
Yeah.
And what does he want in return?
You will be taking on his son, Oliver, as your personal squire.
Oh.
He expects a knighthood in good time.
Fine, fine.
We can make that happen.
And?
There's more.
And Arya will marry his son
No.
when they both come of age.
She won't be happy about that.
Okay.
No, you can't give Aya to him.
There's more, isn't there?
And
Jesus Christ, you promised him
She
the whole
has to
farm?
when the fighting is done,
She has to stay.
you will marry one of his daughters,
Oh, foo.
whichever you prefer.
Oh, well, at least you get the pick of the
There's
litter.
a number he thinks will be suitable.
I see.
You know, we saw some of his daughters.
Thanks, Theon.
That's messed up.
One was
Suitable. One was, period. Your silence speaks volumes.
Do you consent?
House. Little shit
Can I
laughing.
refuse?
Not if you want to cross.
You've got no choice. Damn. Promised the
That's
whole
a
farm.
lot.
Can I consent?
I mean, it's a lot, but like, is it to win a war and get your dad back?
I guess, but
Maybe,
still.
but you know what? At least his daughters will be sweet. Okay?
Will they? I mean, maybe.
I think
You're
they'd
right.
be sweet because look at them.
Having
They're
like
so
a,
timid.
Like a domineering dad.
Exactly. Like, I think they'd be very sweet and they get cleaned up very nicely.
They've got a nice
live in
personality, is what you're
They
saying.
live in a shithole. Okay? And when they come back to your home, you'll clean them up and they'll look
At least
beautiful.
they won't be a Lannister.
Yeah. Except for Ari, she's screwed.
Yeah, Arya's.
Because Arya's screwed
Arya's
because
not
she'll
gonna
have
be
to live
happy, though.
there.
But what they don't know is they don't know where Arya is.
True.
So
She could play dead.
It's really hard to
see me?
wed someone to. You're blind and you're chopping meat?
Tell me, did you ever wonder why the men of the Night's Watch take no wives and father no children?
No.
Because you have no one to.
So they will not love.
Yes,
Love is the death of duty.
it is true.
The day
Because
should ever
love will
come when
make
your
you
Lord
go
Father was
against
forced
duty.
To choose between honor on the one hand and those he loves on the other. What would he do?
You do whatever was right, no matter what.
Fair enough.
What is honor compared to a woman's love? And what is duty
It's very different.
against the feel of
He's
the
trying
man?
really hard to be like, you shouldn't go fight with your brother.
Sam told you.
We're all
Yep.
human. Oh, we all do our duty when there's no cost to it.
Yeah, but was he gonna tell him to do?
Sooner or later,
He said, "Yet."
in every man's life,
There comes a
there
point.
comes a day when it is not easy.
To choose.
A day
And you
when
still
he
have to
must
figure out
choose.
how to serve.
You must choose.
And this is my day. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe.
It hurts, boy. I know.
You do not know. No one knows.
I think every
But
man
he
here
chose
knows
something.
at some point or another.
But he is my father and Robb is my
scared.
brother.
They
The
are
gods
neither
were
anymore.
cruel when they saw fit to test my vows. They waited till I was old. And what could I do when the ravens brought the news from the south? The ruin of my house, the death of my family.
Oh, is he a Targaryen?
When I heard they had killed my brother's son. And his poor son. And the children.
Oh, wait.
Even the little children.
Who are you?
All right, boom. Here we go.
Targaryen.
My father was Micah, the first of his name. My brother Egan. When I had refused the throne, and he was followed by his son Aerys, called
Wow.
the Mad King.
He's a Targaryen.
Targaryen.
Yep. And
he was the heir.
Through the citadel, bound in service to Castle Black and the Night's Watch.
I do not serve a house.
I will not tell you to stay or go.
But
you must make that choice yourself.
Wow.
Live with it for the rest of your days, as I have.
You know what? Like, for a minute, I was like, okay, you're being patronizing. Like, you're just over here, old man, being like, you have to serve your vows. He was the one to
He's straight up
prove
telling
that
him
point.
he should go, man.
Yeah, oh my god. Hey, you doing all right there, Khal Drogo?
Nope. Seems like
he's not so good.
He had that. I wonder if it's infected.
Yeah, but she was supposed to heal him, right?
Yeah.
Drogo.
I was worried about this.
Yeah.
Ertas raz von mij, Galfingas was dothrouw. Was gal.
Mesigri mitrat. Kija mea shekashek. Kija avmedraki hinne.
Again, you're giving me
There's no place
orders
to
as a
camp.
foreigner.
I mean, just not give us orders.
Kija avmedraki hinne aste hal drogo aste moran. Sekotos.
Shafka vos aso Anna.
Wow.
All right, then I'll find someone who will.
Izimir malsor feshi me achan.
Ana fitek shafkan haris halis.
Me achan ozisa. Shikal drogo ache acha.
You know, when he's free of fever and conscious again. But like, look, these guys have scars.
Yeah.
So like, obviously they have the ability to
I
like heal. And...
Yeah, but he got that blade pretty deep, and that blade was dirty. I don't know.
Yeah, but like, they're not unfamiliar with war. That's my thing. Is like, why don't they have a healer?
I get it. I get it.
I don't.
I hear you. I see you. I feel you.
Well, I'm gonna take my moment to be mad about it.
Our scouts tell us the Stark host has moved south.
I don't blame you.
With Lord Frey's levies in tow. They're a day's march north.
The boy may lack experience and sense, but he does have a certain mindless provincial courage.
Provincial courage.
As he shows up.
Nice of you to join us, Tyrion.
Last night, Moonbrother stabbed a stone crow over a sausage. 3 stone crows seized the Moonbrother and opened his throat. Bronn managed to keep Shagga from chopping off the dead man's hook, which was fortunate, but even still, Ulf is demanding blood money.
Oh my god.
Which Shagga and Gunther refused.
Oh my god, he's got the whole lore.
And the fault lies with their commander.
Surely there are ways to have me killed that would be less detrimental to the war effort.
There will be no more discussion on the matter.
Wow.
Thanks,
it's
Dad.
almost like he's like throwing him into war to have like a respectable death or something.
Mm-hmm.
Wipe him of his.
Yeah, you get rid of him once and for all.
Be like, oh, he went to war for us. Good for him. Now he's no longer my problem.
Certainly no love lost between. Oh, hello.
Oh.
And you are.
Where did you find one so pretty at this hour?
At this
The
hour.
odds of me living long enough for him to retaliate have just dropped drastically.
So might as well enjoy my spoils.
Oh, well. I think I'll go and find myself one.
He's like,
he's like, you know what?
You know,
like-
yeah, maybe I
he's
should
like, "You're
celebrate
right.
life too.
I'm going to win the battle with you.
What do you want from me?
She's got a wit on her.
What do I want from you?
No one's ever asked me that
I
before.
want you to share my tent. I want you to pour my wine, rub my legs when they are sore after a day's ride.
Oh.
And I want you to treat me like it's my last night in this world.
Damn.
Because it just might be.
The way he just demands this, like, it's
Mhm.
kind of hot.
Let's start with your last night in this world.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. They've got to have other
But
healers.
Khaleesi, she needs to figure out a way to keep her spot.
Yeah,
Pride-
her power.
Pride Rock.
Mhm.
If he goes, she's done. Unless she has.
No one understands how strong he is.
It's getting worse.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, God. Oh, God. It's only gotten worse.
He will die tonight, Khaleesi.
He can't. He can't. I won't let
You know what the worst part is? He's the one that was like,
Uh-huh,
like
uh-huh.
it didn't like.
We must go quickly.
He pushed it in like.
I've heard there's a good port in Ashire.
I won't leave him.
He's already gone, Khaleesi.
And with him, your protection and your army.
Even if he dies, why would I run? I am Khaleesi, and my son will be Khal after Drogo.
This isn't Westeros, where men honor blood.
Uh-huh.
Here they only honor strength. They'll be fighting after Drogo dies.
The strongest will take command.
Your boy will be plucked from your breast and given to the dogs.
Oh my God.
Yikes.
I won't leave him.
Good for her.
All right, your funeral, girlfriend.
Yerjin, Zemaigi.
Nakai, avoselek nemene maziza.
Boss, I shafka vos zali mevene maziza. Boss Azizaki Shafka Aka.
Yeah.
Shafka Asjin. My God, Fraka.
And she hasn't done any good.
Mazin Khalisi Shafki. Gash Koi Koi Tira Disse.
There you go. It's
There
been
it is.
proven.
Yeah.
Betrivoy.
She's nothing.
And she's the first. He's the first one coming after you.
I'd beat the crap out of him right there.
Anha vos zavek. Anha koi zarvosi.
Eja Vorsi. Drivi.
I think you should wear your armor tonight, sir.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely got that vibe.
Save him and I will free you, I swear it.
I'll get right on it, but
Some magic.
Oh. She's like,
she's like, oh, so
There is a spell.
you do think I'm
there
a witch?
is a spell, huh?
Some would say death is cleaner.
Interesting.
Are you willing to do it?
Do it. Save him. There is a price.
She looks too happy.
Whatever you want.
It's not a matter of gold. This is blood magic.
Oh no.
Only death pays for life.
Oh no. Her baby.
No.
Bring me his horse.
What?
The horse? She's not letting on. She straight up looked at her like, hey, it's your kid. I'm taking your
It's
kid.
the baby, what are you doing,
Yeah,
man?
the horse
What are you
doesn't
doing,
matter.
Khaleesi?
Do not do this thing. Let me kill this witch.
Kill her and you kill your Carl.
This is blood magic. It is forbidden.
I am your Khaleesi. I tell you what is forbidden.
We're pushing things a little bit.
This is gnarly. Don't kill the horse?
How many horses must die in this show?
For real. Oh, poor baby.
You must go also, lady. Once I begin to sing, no one must enter the tent. The dead will dance here tonight.
Oh no.
You mean leave you, a woman we just pillaged,
I would be
with
like-
a weakened Khal
I'd be like,
Drogo
can you be more
alone?
clear? More clear about the death? Are you just talking about the death of the horse, or is there more death?
Yeah. How much death is there? How much death we talking?
There we
Oh
go
my
again.
God, Jesus!
Bring him back to me.
That's how scared she is.
Oh, the poor horse.
That's messed up.
Meanwhile, the rest of the Dothraki are like, what is going
Yeah,
on?
but it's forbidden
What did she
too,
do?
so I wonder if
yeah.
it's going to backfire on her.
Now he's got his armor
What
on.
have you done?
I have to save him.
We could have been 10 miles away from here by now on the way to Ashai. You would have been safe.
Too late now.
Yerevi.
Maigi.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Why don't you come and stop me? I'm just gonna walk in.
Oh, maybe her.
You're not between me and it. I'll just walk into the
Maybe her
tent.
falling right there.
But he can't resist a good fight.
Nah, it's because these guys fight with their egos.
Ooh.
Ouch. Oh my lord. Jeez.
Oh my God. The benefits of armor. He just took
you
that right
see
to his
his
side.
teeth?
Uh-huh.
That was solid makeup.
Are you hurt?
Crazy grin.
He's coming.
What?
Fetch the midwives.
They will not come. This issue is cursed.
They'll come or I'll have their heads.
She can bring baby. I hear her say so.
The witch can bring the baby? Don't let the witch anywhere near anything else. Don't do it.
They just spit on it. Wait, why you bring? You're not supposed to take her in there though.
I know.
Remember?
He said though that the witch can bring babies. Oh my
There
God.
goes the baby.
Are you an agony, my lion?
No.
You look like you're an agony.
She's burning it
sucks.
with
This
the
sucks.
candle.
Damn you, woman! Are you immune to pain?
Just used to it?
Just
used to it. That's
playing a drinking
Blame
game
you,
together.
baby.
Oh, he's gonna catch feelings.
There's a Bravo C knife game I could teach you.
Does it involve the potential for losing fingers?
Not if you win.
No.
Not if you win.
Let's do
fight.
something I'm good at.
That's something.
What are you good at?
I happen to be a great judge of character.
A.
I make a statement about your past. If I'm right, you drink. If I'm wrong, I drink. And no lying. I'll know if you're lying.
Interesting. This sounds like a really good way to
She said, "I
dredge
don't want
up
to play this."
dark stuff.
Your father beat you.
See, I'm incredible.
You killed your first man before you were 12. It was a woman.
Oh my God.
You once loved a woman many years ago, but it turned out badly, so you've never let yourself love again.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, that's me.
Dang it.
That's cute.
Your turn, my mysterious foreign beauty.
Oh no,
Foreign
she's
woman to
immediately uncomfortable.
It's fun. Look at the fun we're having.
Bronn's like, yeah, look at me, I'm having so much fun right now.
Your mother was a...
Ooh.
Drink.
Drink. I love it.
Uh-oh.
I love he can't read her.
Yeah.
You wanted a different life. You came from somewhere and you wanted to be elsewhere.
The whole shit-stained world could drink off that one.
Right, so specifics.
He's getting
You wanted
drunk.
to be elsewhere, but how would you get there? Don't believe the life of the Silent
Mad.
Sisters is for you.
Drink.
Drink.
Oh my god, this is so good.
She's not lowborn.
Sure.
Drink.
Oh.
All right.
Are you sure?
And don't talk about my mother and father ever, or I will carve your eyes from your head.
Damn.
All right. Sounds good.
Look at him. Look at them. They're like, ooh,
Bron's like,
I like her.
My turn.
Try to penetrate the enigma. That is me.
there's not
Who are
much
you
of
in
an
love
enigma.
with?
That's not how the game works.
I don't care the way the game works.
I'm just curious
Our
now.
Lord here used to be married.
Oh,
Marry.
he was married.
How did you hear that?
No, you hear lots of things. Playing dice with Lannister soldiers.
Bron's like, I know how to get information.
Another night, perhaps.
Oh, now you don't want
Not
to play.
another night. This night.
Because it might be your last.
It's not a pleasant story.
Or maybe I will cry.
I'm guessing the lady and I can tell more unpleasant stories than your lordship.
Yeah, maybe.
I love this like sleepover besties
I do.
moment for
Me
them.
too.
I was 16. My brother Jaime and I were riding when we heard a scream. She ran out onto the road, clothes half torn off, with 2 men on her heels.
Oh.
Her name was Taisha.
Taisha.
Together we finished off 3 chickens and a flagon of wine. Impossible as it seems, there was a time when I was unaccustomed to wine. I forgot how afraid I was around girls. How I was always waiting for them to laugh at me or look away embarrassed or ask me about my tall, handsome brother.
So now I just pay them to not.
And somehow I found myself in her bed.
For 3 chickens, I should hope so.
She kissed me afterwards and sang me a song. And by morning, I was deep enough in love to ask for her hand.
Oh.
A fortnight anyway, until the Septons sobered up and told my father.
His dad killed her.
Well, I imagine that was the end of all that.
Nope.
No, it wasn't. Tywin Lannister is nothing if not cruel.
Girl was a you see?
Oh.
Jaime had arranged the whole thing.
Oh.
After my brother confessed, my father brought in my wife and gave her to his guards. He paid her well.
Oh my god.
How many command that kind of price? He brought me into the barracks and made me watch.
Oh my god.
She had so much silver that the coins were slipping through her fingers and rolling onto the floor.
Oh, that broke me.
I would have killed the man who did that to me.
You should have known she was
Shame it's his father.
Here we go. Here we go.
a girl who's almost doesn't invite another man into her bed 2 hours later.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
As I said, I was young and stupid.
You're still young and stupid.
I love that.
But that's okay. I kind of like it.
Oh, he's like, what's
I was like, all right, cool.
He's like,
great. Party's over. I'm out.
He's like, I gotta go, dude.
Yes, ma'am. I'll catch you later.
That was a really sad story.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for
Like
him.
I said, if
Could
nothing
you
else,
imagine if your brother and your father did that to you?
Tywin Lannister is nothing if not cruel.
But it also made him a fool.
Yeah.
A laughing stock.
Mhm.
Like, no wonder he just goes to whores.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it makes sense.
It makes
And
sense.
He's just like, whatever, dude.
I won't get hurt if I just
Uh-oh.
have to pay for it and I know up front.
What is it? What do you want? You're sleeping through the wall. A nice march on us. They're a mile north.
Get dressed.
You don't have a squire.
You gotta dress yourself.
If I die, weep for me.
I'll pay you extra.
You'll be dead. How will you know?
Ah, she's so savage, dude. I love it. She's so savage. I need to know more about this girl.
I'll know.
Oh, no. It's like, I just need that. No one else is going to weep for me.
Oh, too cute. Oh, poor guy.
Oh, God. That's the worst way to wake up. Like, hey, you got 5 minutes to be somewhere.
Yeah.
Hurry up.
Stay low.
Stay low.
That's your
I
advice?
am low.
No one will notice you.
I was born lucky.
I was born lucky.
Black ears! Burned men! Moon brothers!
And painted dogs!
And painted dogs! Your dominion over the Vale begins now! Onward!
Oh, gosh. Yo, you know what would be sick? Is if his army
Actually
just
does well.
smokes everybody.
Yeah.
And he becomes like a legend. Hey, there you go. Look at
Something,
Bless
stay low.
you.
Oh!
Well, you're born lucky. He gave
Ow.
a great speech, was following through, and then got wiped out.
Got
and nobody
knocked the F out. Oh, well.
Not one damn person
That
noticed.
ended badly for the Hillmen.
Ew. That's gnarly.
Oh, you're on a cart?
All right, who caught you now?
Yeah.
Someone captured you.
What's going on now?
You're a shit warrior.
You're a shit. Oh, his
Thanks.
guy. That's his boy. It's got.
I'm alive.
You've been unconscious the whole time.
You slept through the war.
We wouldn't be having this conversation if we didn't.
Fair enough.
His dad probably thinks he
the
died.
Starks got routed.
I love that he's like, you're a shit warrior.
How did our tribesmen do?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my God, they're doing great.
See them getting along.
You're wounded.
Good of you to notice.
Thanks, Dad.
I hear we won.
The scouts were wrong. There were 2,000 Stark bannermen, not 20.
Oh.
Did we get the Stark boy at least?
He wasn't here.
Shout.
Where was he?
He just walked 2,000 of his men into
Another
a...
18,000 men.
They got tricked.
Where are they?
Jamie.
Jamie.
We should go, my lady. No. My lady.
Here they come.
There's another 18,000.
Time to leave. Leave.
What happened? No. Those are, that's Robb. That's Robb at the front.
Oh, okay.
Man, I feel bad for the 2,000 men that were walked full into a trap.
Yeah.
Fully stacked.
Oh, they got
Jamie!
No way! Suck it! Holy tamale, they won. Against
Lady Stark.
All right, let's go, Robb.
It is not your sword I want. Give me my daughters back. Give me my husband.
We really traded up as far as Lannisters go.
Send his head to his father. He cut down 10 of our men. You saw him.
He's more used to us alive than dead.
This is true.
You fight for the Starks, I fight for the Lannisters. Swords to lances, teeth, nails,
Nah.
choose your weapons. And let's end this here and now.
Nah.
Jamie's too confident in his abilities.
If we do it your way, Kingslayer, you'd win.
Oh, at least he's honest and humble.
We're not doing it your way.
Good try, though. Robb's not about to let ego ruin the whole war for them.
That is strength.
Yep.
One victory does not make us conquerors. Did we free my father? Did we rescue my sisters from the Queen?
Nope.
Did we free the North from those who want us on our knees? This war is far from over.
All right, Robb.
He's a good leader.
Hell yeah.
That was amazing bringing
Hell
that to
yeah.
everybody's attention. Like, this is not something to
He
be proud of.
is
No.
his father's son.
Yes, he is.
Oh my God.
That's a proud moment.
Arya, are you trying to get pigeon for? Oh,
She's
Jesus.
hungry.
Yep.
Good job, Arya. Arya, way to survive, man.
That a girl.
Can I have one? A lemon one? Or any of them?
3 coppers.
How about a nice fat pigeon?
Oh, piss off now, go on.
She'll steal it.
She's never had to have money before.
Still.
Hey, where's everyone going? What's happening?
They're taking him to the Sept of Baelor.
Who?
The hand of the king.
What?
What? Oh no.
Wait, is he going to...
Oh no.
No. He sees her.
He sees her. At least he knows she's alive.
He
At
knows
least he knows
he's
she's
like,
alive.
you're going to survive, baby girl. Like,
Yeah.
that's
She's alive and safe. Can't say the same about Sansa as far as safety goes, but at least she's alive and safe.
Baelor!
What did he say?
Baelor. He pointed out Arya. He's like, take care of her. I know I can trust you. Sansa's sitting there hoping he's gonna renounce his crimes. Oh, God.
I am Ned Stark, Lord of Winterfell, and Hand of the King.
He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it.
I come before you to confess my treason in the sight of gods and men.
Is he...
I swore to protect and defend his children, but before his blood was cold, I plotted to murder his son.
What?
What?
And seize the throne for myself.
No. What the
fight?
Let the High Septon and Baelor the Blessed bear witness to what I say.
It's all false.
Joffrey Baratheon is the one true heir to the Iron Throne.
He did?
No. He's trying to keep his kids safe.
What is to be done with this?
How much of it? They're gonna go back on their. They're gonna go back on their word.
They're gonna act. Joffrey's gonna be like, cut his head off.
My mother wishes me to let Lord Eddard join the Night's Watch. Stripped of all titles and powers, he
But
would
I'm not
serve
gonna
the
do
realm
that.
in permanent exile.
But I'm not gonna do that.
Lady Sansa has begged mercy for her father.
Psych!
But they have the soft hearts of women.
What the?
So long as I am your king, treason shall never go unpunished. Bring me his head.
No. What the?
All the people are like, yeah, do it. Off with his head.
Don't look! Shut your mouth! Look at me!
Oh, God. And Sansa's gotta watch. She's gone. Oh, God.
So you confess a lie just to get killed.
Uh-huh. So you can never go back on it. Oh, my God. Oh. He should have just...
At least, there's one thing that stood out to me on that.
Sansa? Cersei?
No, Cersei was shocked by that decision.
Yes.
And
Yes.
she did not want that.
Joffrey at least seemed like he went against his mother too. So I don't know. Maybe there's hope for Cersei. Maybe Joffrey's off the leash, so he's gonna be gone here. Oh my God.
That was a brutal scene.
He should have just gone out swinging. He should have just stuck to his guns, been like, Joffrey is, I have a platform now. Joffrey is not the true king.
He should have made the people continue to question things and seek the truth. He just got the terrible death.
Uh-huh.
And it's so unjust that now people think he's a traitor and they think that he's whatever, but he's been nothing.
He fully confessed.
But that also makes his household look bad.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It looks bad for Robb, who's, fighting to save him and also fighting against the crown because now they seem like upstart usurpers. I mean, they still seem like upstart usurpers because it's all a game of he said, she said. The people don't care about succession. They don't know about, the bloodlines or things like that. Nothing's going to change for them.
No.
It just means a lot of people are going to potentially die. But ultimately, they're here for the execution. They're here for a show, but they don't have any say in what's going on unless you can get a big enough peasant revolt to take the crown.
Mm-hmm.
But
not only that, Jon Snow, he's got some decisions to make too. And I think that conversation we had,
with the Lord Steward of the Night's Watch,
that was gnarly because that man gave up being king.
Yeah.
Okay.
He renounced the throne. He renounced everything.
You were speaking to a king who did not take it, right? And he's the son of the Mad King. On top of that, which is even gnarlier. And
he wasn't the son of the Mad King. I think he was related.
Well,
he was uncle to the Mad King. Yeah. He was like the uncle of the Mad King.
He's like a son.
Either way, he's one of the final Targaryens.
Either way, he was in line.
Yes.
To take over after him, and they're all related. Same.
Same to same.
Same. They're all related. I almost feel like in that conversation, he's trying not to tell Jon Snow what to do with telling him what to do. Because I think he regretted his decisions. And it's something that he had to live with for all this time, right? And so I thought that was a very interesting conversation that I don't want to like nitpick it and like go deeper inside, like deeper with it.
I think it was him telling Jon Snow less to be like, I regretted my decision, you go do you. I think it was more him being like, this oath
gnarly.
Is important.
Well, that
and,
too.
Like, you have to understand, like, we've all made sacrifices for this oath.
Yeah.
I think he was the perfect person to have that conversation with Jon.
Yes, but it's like, yes, I heard that too. But at the same time, he can't say, I can't make that decision for you. And if he was so hard up on the oath, he would have been like, oath. Well, he wasn't. He gave him an option and basically said, you have an option. I can't make that for you.
I think it's more.
Let me show you this. And let me show you that. He showed him both sides.
Well, I think by illustrating both sides, I think it was more him being like, yes, I do understand your struggle. I think it was, because if he'd just been like, no, you got to stay to the oath, it's important, you got to stay to the oath. Like, I think that would have fallen on deaf ears for Jon. But if, with him being like, look, I understand where you're coming from.
Yes.
Because it's hard to maintain this when the going gets tough. But I need you to understand that we all, the whole brotherhood, have made that choice.
Yes.
And it is part of being a member of the Night's Watch. And you need to understand that we absolutely understand what you're going through right now. And, you're not alone in this. I think is more what he was saying.
No, but I feel like I understand that. Yes, I see that, but I also feel, that's just me, I also feel there was some gray area in there. I don't think it was so black and white, but that's just me. I maybe I'm wrong, but that's just how I interpreted it. I don't know if any of you also like interpret it that way, or if you're, it's just black and white for you. Either way, that's just how I see it. There's something for me that was on the underlining that I was like, ooh, interesting.
I still think it was a very important conversation for him to have with Jon Snow, because it really puts into perspective like what that oath means. And it's like, okay, this is the crossroads you're at. Are you either going to actually make that oath mean something, or is it just empty words for you?
Yes.
And that's a big part of being a part of the Night's Watch.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about Khaleesi.
Daenerys, yeah.
I don't know how I feel about the move she just made with the
I
witch.
don't trust the witch. I don't trust her. I don't trust her.
I know, right? There's something about her. I'm like, I get her wanting to trust, but there's another part of me that's like, I don't know.
I think she
because if she was a healer, she's like clean it up. I almost feel like it shouldn't have gotten that infected.
That's what I'm saying. It's like clearly, all of the other guys have been able to come back from wounds like that. So why is Khal Drogo's festering so bad? I think she's deliberately sabotaging them, and then is like, because Daenerys is so hard set on being the nicest person and reforming the Dothraki by having them not take them as slaves and being nice to the people they conquer. She's like allowing someone in to sabotage her whole power structure. Like, she's turning the rest of the Dothraki clan against Daenerys because now she's cursed and she's welcomed blood magic into the area.
Yes.
I think she's evil. I think she's evil.
I think she might be too. It doesn't make sense, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah. I don't know, man.
She's a witch.
I think I love this new girl. I actually don't think she's an actual prostitute. There's something more intriguing about her.
Tyrion's girl?
Tyrion's new girl.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm actually really loving. I love that sleepover scene. I love that we're bonding.
I know. That was so fun. Bronn and her and Tyrion was great.
Yeah, Tyrion, I think he's very charming.
Yes.
And he has these two people that I feel like he's finally creating actual friends.
Mm-hmm.
And even though we know we got one guy who's kind of like traitorish, but kind of like, he's all for himself.
Sticking around for the gold at the very least.
Yeah, but Tyrion's definitely growing on him, right?
Yeah,
and
for sure.
He's obviously grown on Tyrion because, like, dude, this man didn't have to go to war for him.
No, he did make the choice.
He was like, He's like, and I love how he found Tyrion, pulled him up, and waited until he woke up, and was like, "You're shit at war."
Yeah, you're a terrible fighter.
I feel like,
but hey, you made it.
I feel like that guy he was so low. Like he's such a lone ranger and lonely, and I feel like all of them are misfits.
Yes.
Every single one of them are misfits, and this new girl that just came into the equation sees past the bullshit.
Right.
And she's deeper than we know, and I love that she's the first person that's deeper than Tyrion, where Tyrion cannot read her because she actually has depth to her.
See, here's my thing about her, though.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm worried that Tyrion's whole backstory of like the girl and then finding out who she actually was and like having his heart broken, I'm worried that this is going to foreshadow something with her. I'm worried he's going to catch feelings because he's ultimately always looking for that kind of fulfillment and that validation from a woman.
I think that he will definitely catch feelings for her
he's going to
too.
catch feelings, and I'm worried he's going to get his heart broken again.
think she's gonna
I'm
screw
worried
him?
it's going to hurt him.
You think she's going to screw him over?
Because she's kind of an enigma. Like, yeah, she's really, really cool, and I like her, and I like that she can match wits with Tyrion. That's really good for him, right? But I'm worried that because of that, he's going to start seeing her as something more than what she is,
Well, he's gonna
which is a paid companion.
Yeah,
and then he's going to get his heart broken.
Yeah, he's going to put down his walls and put down his guard.
Yep.
In more ways than one.
Yep.
And it might bite him in the butt.
Yep.
I'm hoping that doesn't happen. I'm really hoping it doesn't happen.
Fingers crossed.
But
we'll see, though.
I feel like this was the first time we saw him very vulnerable.
Yes. It's kind of been progressing more. Like the first time was with his dad.
He was a lot more harder.
Yeah, first time with his dad, and then next we have him like kind of opening up a little bit more.
Yeah, this is the most vulnerable we've ever seen. I mean, the first time we ever saw him be somewhat vulnerable, but not quite. It was more like it is what it is. Was with Jon Snow.
Yeah,
and having that conversation about him being a bastard and then how he's an imp and all that stuff.
Bastards, cripples, and broken things.
Yes.
Those are his three things he seeks out.
But here's the thing. If you think about it, why do you think he goes to the brothels all the time? Because they're full of broken people.
Yep.
And he has empathy for them. And I feel like it's interesting because I almost feel like he wants to give and love those who are unlovable to others and most.
Well, he also knows like who they are.
Yes.
Like paying for it
But
up front. He
also
knows what he's paying for, and he knows what he's getting, and he knows what they want from him.
Yes.
Versus like people elsewhere where he has to deal with, okay, you're going to find me horrible. You're going to think I'm a monster. Or, my brother and my dad have paid you to bed me and wed me. And now I'm
but not only that,
being
like,
taught
even
a lesson.
With his story, he continuously goes for the whole and whatnot.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. He was terrified of women. He's still terrified, technically. He's not of the because he knows what he can get.
Yeah.
He knows how it works.
He knows what they want and what he's getting.
Yes, but what I loved about it is when he was like talking and I'm like listening to these conversations, I think back to when they were talking about him. That one girl was talking about Tyrion and how she said, "Oh, he's so good. He's good at what he does. Like he's generous, but he's also very like, oh yeah, he's a giver." Right. So he has a really good name with these ladies, and all of them, I think, authentically do love and adore him.
They love his money, that's for sure.
No, they love his money, but I think they like him for more than that. They like his wits. They like that he's funny.
He's at least a decent guy.
They like that but he also pleases them because she said so herself. The I don't know her name.
The redhead from up north.
Yes,
yeah, with Theon.
She even stated like she raved about him.
Well, I think it was also partially trying to make Theon a little bit jealous.
100%. No, but I feel she honestly believed those words. She said, like, she's raving about him for a reason. I think, like, yeah, she's trying to make this guy jealous, but that guy wasn't shit. But she's, like, raving about this guy. And the part that stood out to me, you're not a woman, so you won't ever understand this. If a man can
educate me.
If a man can please a woman, okay, and he's a pleaser, look at me right here, Michael. That's a big deal.
That's fair.
And if a woman says that about a man, that's all you need.
I'm telling you, gold coins go a long way to making someone pleased.
No. Because he's doing the pleasing.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
A man can be pleased at any time.
You're right.
Okay. A man,
You're right.
Boom, easy, blow on him. Just a little air. Like do a little haktui on there and like, oh, it's great. Okay. A man is normally very selfish in the bedroom, especially if you're fucking paying for it. If you're paying for it in the bedroom, you're selfish. They guarantee none of these men, they just want for them, but they're also like, yeah, I'm the best. I think I'm giving it to you, but you're giving it to me kind of deal. Tyrion is paying them, but yet he's giving them pleasure as well. I'm throwing down for Tyrion, man. Like, he's my boy. He's my boy. You will never understand that because you are a man. Okay,
well,
women,
we got one more episode to see what Tyrion's got.
Yes, like, I just like him. I like him a lot, and I think that where we go, I love that they captured, I want to just kind of like quickly, I mean, we should continue, but I love that they captured Jaime.
Yes, that's
I
good.
think that's baller
Big
move.
ups.
Huge plus.
We've got a negotiating chip.
Yes, I think that's a big deal. I'm shocked. And then we can talk about the death of his father, their father and everything after episode 10. But let's continue because I've talked way too much about sexual intercourse with
Tyrion's
Tyrion.
ability to please.
Good for you, Tyrion.
How pleasing
my boy.
Tyrion is.
I'm giving kudos and like a shout out to all men who are pleasers. Well done, men. Well done.
Incredible.
That's how you get a girl.
Yep.
All right. Episode 10.
Look at me! Do you remember me now, boy? Hey?
Boy.
You remember me?
Oh, shit.
There's a black boy.
You're a boy now.
Uh-huh.
Come in with me, boy. And you'll be keeping your mouth shut.
You'll be keeping your mouth shut. Yeah. All right. At least we can
I
trust
love
him.
I love the gruff words behind the, and Sansa faints. I love the gruff words behind the, like, caring, picking her up, taking her away.
Keep your mouth shut, boy.
I'm not a boy.
You are now.
Yeah, you are now.
Boy, is that what you're trying to say?
You're not a smart boy.
He's cutting her hair.
Listen to me.
We're going north.
Wow. I hate this part. He just has to stay in the sleep.
Told me to come with him, so I did.
Okay.
You understood it?
Down into the crypt. My father was there.
Your father's not down there, little lord.
Oh, she's carrying him on her shoulders. How cute.
Are you sure about that?
You're afraid, just like Hodor.
I'm not afraid of some hole in the ground.
You've lived beyond the wall. What are you scared of?
Yeah.
The dead.
Cripple boy and I'm willing to go.
You're scared of the dead.
I'm a little boy and I'm willing to go because you're naive. You don't know.
That's my grandfather, Lord Rickard.
Ah, that part.
He was burned alive by the Mad King Aerys.
Right.
That's Lyanna, my father's sister. King Robert was supposed to marry her, but Rhaegar Targaryen kidnapped her. Robert started a war to win her back. He killed Rhaegar, but she died anyway. That's where I saw father.
Rough family history.
You see? He's not here.
What? Jesus.
Hey, at least she protected him, covered him.
Rickon!
Jesus, Rickon.
Beast is supposed to be chained in the kennels.
He doesn't like chains. What are you doing down here? Come back up with
I forgot Rickon's got a direwolf too.
Oh, he came to see Dad too.
He's in King's Landing with Sansa and Arya.
Nope.
He was down here. I saw him.
You had the same dream? You had the same dream.
Last night. When I was sleeping.
It's only natural he should be in your thoughts and dreams.
Yeah, but they had the same dream.
Doesn't mean.
Oh, God. They just got word.
Robb.
Death by 1,000 cuts. Tree.
Robb!
The amount I relate to, like, the teenage rage.
You've ruined your sword.
I was gonna make the same joke, but I didn't want to sound insensitive.
They have your sisters.
Just one.
We have to
They
get
don't
the
know.
girls back. And then we will kill them all.
Heard, Caitlin.
And the beast was every bit as fat as Robert was himself.
Trying to come up with a song. It's not landing really well.
I brave kid.
Isn't it a funny song?
They picked a really good kid for this.
I imagine he was even better received at that tavern.
I'm so sorry, Your Grace. We'll never sing it again.
Tell me, which do you favor? Your fingers or your tongue?
Oh, no.
We're taking one of them.
Every man needs hands, Your Grace.
Good. Tongue it is.
No.
Your Grace, please.
I would have kept the tongue.
Thank you, my lord.
Your Grace. I'm king now.
She wants nothing to do with him now.
I want to show you something.
She didn't correct herself.
Oh.
Oh my God, the way they did that in the background.
Oh, it was great.
And as soon as you've had your blood, I'll put a son in you.
Ugh.
Mother says that shouldn't be long.
Thanks. Some really romantic,
Why would you take her this?
Oh, God.
This one's your father.
What a dick.
Please let me go home. I won't do any treason. I swear.
Mother says I'm still to marry you, so you'll stay here and obey.
Don't you wish you listened to your son now? Your dad now? I bet she would.
Yeah,
she
right?
listened, right?
Yeah. Boy, wouldn't it have been nice if you'd left for Winterfell when he told you to?
After I raise my armies and kill your traitor brother, I'm going to give you his head as well.
Or maybe he'll give me yours.
Ooh! Atta girl.
There we
now
go.
we're on side.
My mother tells me a king should never strike his lady. Samarin.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
I'll just order another man to do it?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Dude, he had armor on him, too. Oh, she's going to
She's like, I could do it. Live
she
to
could-
see the end of
or
it.
push
Oh,
him
she
off.
could push him off.
She's going to push him off.
The Hound's like, don't do it.
Will you obey now?
Oh, my gosh. Just push the kid.
Or do you need another lesson? I'll look for you in court.
God.
I'd push
Should have
him.
just let him push him.
Save yourself some pain, girl.
He knew.
Give him what he wants. You'll be needing that again.
Huh. That was nice of him.
There's more to the Hound than I think he lets on.
I guess.
Pledge fealty to King Renly and move south to join our forces with his.
Renly is not the king.
You cannot mean to hold to Joffrey, my lord. You
No.
put your father to death.
That wasn't the plan.
That doesn't make Renly king. He's Robert's youngest brother. Bran can't be Lord of Winterfell before me. Renly can't be king before Stannis.
Fair enough.
Renly Baratheon is nothing to me. Nor Stannis neither. Why should they rule over me and mine from some flowery seat in the south?
No taxation without representation.
Why shouldn't we rule ourselves again?
All right.
It was the dragons we bowed to.
I feel like I've been crying
the
or something.
dragons
Like, I mean, I
are
was,
dead.
but I feel so, you know, after
Sits the
you're
only king
crying.
I mean to bend
Like, all of
my
this
knee
is so
to.
harsh.
What a pivot, though, for this guy, where he was originally questioning Robb's every decision.
Yeah.
Bites 2 fingers off, and now he's like, I am the first one to swear fealty to you, King of
Well,
the
he's
North.
proven himself, too.
They can keep their red castle. And their iron chair, too.
Damn.
The king in the north.
Damn, Robb. Damn, Robb.
My sword is yours, in victory and defeat, from this day until my last day.
The king in the north.
Wow.
King of the North. Wow, and look at the mom. Could you imagine being the mom right there? Like, damn.
King of the North.
He'd be a really good king. So would his father would have been, too.
Mhm.
I want to see him.
Oh, we're going to go talk to Jaime?
You look lovely tonight, Lady Stark. Widowhood becomes you.
Widowhood becomes you?
Your bed must be lonely.
I agree.
Is that why you came?
Knock his teeth out.
I'm not
Mess up that pretty little face.
I think I can be of service. You slip out of that gown and we'll see if I'm
What a
upset.
dick.
Atta girl.
She punched him with a rock in her hand. She's like, I'm not going to hurt my hand.
Yeah.
The dark is coming for all of us.
Cut his fingers off or his hands. So
Yeah,
he
right?
can't wield a sword.
Break every bone, one by one.
And a leg.
If your gods are real, and if they're just, why is the world so full of injustice?
I mean, same could be said for yours.
Because of men like you.
I would take his hand and his leg. Then he would never.
Opposite sides.
Yeah.
My son, Bran. How
Maybe
did
the
he come
same
to
side.
fall from that tower?
Make it a little harder. I don't know.
Pushed him out the window.
Wow, he just came clean.
He's like, I'm going to die anyway.
I hoped the fall would kill him.
Why?
Is he going to be honest fully?
No, he's not.
You should get some sleep.
Yeah,
Nope, he's not even going to tell her.
No, because he would put his sister at risk of him, like, knowing.
He wanted to needle her just enough.
Jaime captured, his armies scattered. It's a catastrophe.
Thank goodness the Baratheons aren't working
Perhaps
together.
We should sue for peace.
Yeah.
Oh?
What was that about?
There's your piece.
Oh.
Joffrey sorted that when he decided to remove
Well,
Ned
he
Stark's
loves
head.
Jaime.
You'll have an easier
Looks
time
up to
drinking
him.
from that
He's got a good point.
than you will bringing Robb Stark to the table.
He's got a really good
Yeah.
point.
Yes.
First order of business is ransoming Sir Jaime.
No truces. We can't afford to look weak. We should march on them at once. First, we must return to Casterly Rock.
What
to
are you
raise
thinking?
their-
My son!
Your favorite one.
Yeah, you're a lot more pressed about Jaime than you are about Tyrion.
Yep, you didn't give a shit about Tyrion.
He was like, the only reason we marched was because we had to save face. But now you're like, we're going to get Jaime.
Yeah.
You were right about Ned Stark.
You think?
If he were alive, we could have used him to broker a peace with Winterfell and River Run. which would have given us more time to deal with Robert's brothers. But now,
We're fighting a war on 3 fronts.
madness and stupidity. I always thought you were a stunted fool. Perhaps I was wrong.
I'm only just stunted.
Half wrong.
Sir Gregor will head out with 500 riders and set a riverland on fire from God's Eye to the Red Fork. The rest of us will regroup at Harrenhal.
Scorched earth, everything between them and the north.
Go to King's Landing.
Do what?
Rule. You will serve as Hand of the King in my stead.
What?
Whoa.
You'll bring that boy king to heel and his mother too, if needs be.
Damn.
And
Get
his
so much as
mother
a whiff
too.
of treason from any of the rest. Baelish, Varys, Pycelle.
Head spikes walls. Why not my uncle?
He just got respect.
Yeah, why literally anyone?
You're my son.
We just got claimed for the first time.
Convenient when it's like sending me into the spider's nest again.
You will not take that whore to court. You understand?
I'd like to see you
Again,
stop him.
There we go. But I feel like he earned respect by showing up, fighting, bring those people.
Fighting.
And not only that, speaking
Uh-huh.
with wisdom.
Yeah, for sure.
My son. Where is he? I want him.
Oh.
Where is he?
The boy did not live.
Yikes.
Tell me.
What is there to tell?
How did my son die?
He never lived, my princess.
He was
Stillborn.
Women say.
Yep.
They say the child was
Monstrous. Twisted. I pulled him up myself.
I don't trust her.
When I touched him, the skin fell from his bones. Inside, he was full of grave worms.
Oh my God. Shut up.
I warned you that only death can pay for life.
Now
You
you're
the price.
Now you're telling
Yeah, you didn't tell me the price.
Where is Khal Drogo? Show him to me. Show me what I bought with my son's life.
Oh gosh.
Your life.
You bought a new person.
The Khalasar is gone.
Yep.
Oh.
All our people left.
Khal who cannot ride is no cow. The Dothraki follow only the strong.
At least they left her alive. I guess it didn't matter because she didn't have the son.
Why is he out here alone?
He seems to like the warmth.
So what happened?
princess.
Yeah, so much for
He lives.
the price I... Oh, he's comatose.
This is not life. When will he be as he was?
Monkey's paw deal.
Sun rises in the west, sets in the east. When the seas go dry, when the mountains blow in the wind.
What?
Leaves.
So you basically gave us a vegetable.
Uh-huh.
That's not a...
She made promises, and Daenerys was so ready
so
to
you
take her
took
up on
my
them.
child
Uh-huh, that she
to
didn't
give
ask
me
for
a
details. Yep, he's alive. I delivered my promise.
You knew what I was buying, and you knew the price.
It was wrong of them to burn my temple.
Oh my God!
My child was innocent.
Innocent. He would have been the stallion who mounts the world. Now he will burn no cities. Now his Khalasar will trample no nations.
I've saved everybody.
I saved you.
Saved me. 3 of those riders had already me before you saved me. girl.
Dang.
It was too late.
There where I had healed men and women, beyond counting. In the streets I saw piles of heads. The head of a young boy that I had cured of fever just 3 moons past. So, tell me again exactly what it was.
That you saved.
Your life.
Why don't you take a look at your Khal? Then you will see exactly what life is worth when all the rest has gone.
Heavy.
I knew it. I didn't
know-
trust her from the first moment.
Get out my way, son.
She's so powerful. I want her on my side, though.
They'll send out ravens.
John, don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave.
He's
Do you know
leaving.
what happens to deserters?
Uh-oh.
John, don't do it.
Better than you do.
Better than you do.
What are you going to do? I'm going to find my brother and put a sword through King Joffrey's throat.
That's fair. I agree.
I won't let you go.
Oh, you pick now to be brave, Sam?
No.
Aw.
Sorry, Sam.
He said, don't bring Shay with you to King's Landing.
Shay.
I believe he used the word.
Those weren't exactly his words.
Are you ashamed of me? Are you afraid that I'm dancing around the court with my tits out? I'm funny now. I'm Shay, the funny whore.
I wasn't the one who said you couldn't come.
He has all 7 kingdoms in his pockets. Everyone, everywhere, always has to do exactly what my father says.
Except for you.
Always been a...
Hey,
Fair enough.
I believe the ladies of the court could learn a great deal from a girl like you. Why don't you come with me?
He's breaking
Be
it.
the hand's lady.
That sounds nice.
And the hand.
Oh, gosh.
So is that a yes?
We're taking you back to where you belong.
I belong with my brother.
We're your brothers now.
They'll kill you if they find out you've gone. They'll kill you if they know you came after me. Go back.
Can't do it.
We're sorry about your father.
But it doesn't matter. You took the oath. You can't leave.
You're the only thing that made us believe in the oath.
To hell with all of you.
Night gathers, and now my watch begins. It shall not end until my death. I shall live and die at my post.
Damn.
I am the sword in the darkness, the watcher on the walls.
Ooh, this gave me chills.
Oh.
I kind of like this.
I pledge my life.
Gotta get the reminder.
Watch for this night and all nights to come.
Those are good friends.
Mm-hmm.
He's gone, girl. Can't even look at her.
Yo, he held his eyes from blinking.
Yeah, that's
pretty
really
well.
impressive. Oh my god. He's gone. He's gone.
Oh, she's gonna suffocate
Oh
him.
my god.
That's a bad way to die.
Yeah.
For the past 67 years, I have truly known, more kings than any man alive.
Oh no.
Incredible. Yeah, he's just sitting around.
But I know how to serve them. Yeah.
Oh.
I was gonna say, there's gotta be a woman in his room right now.
Robert Baratheon, an entirely different animal, powerful man, great warrior.
She's just cleaning herself up.
Mm-hmm.
He can often be blind to the enemies at his side. No, I serve his son.
And he's a whole different creature.
He's a capable young man. Strong military mind.
Is he? Does he?
Sternness in defense of the realm is no vice.
She could care
She's not-
less.
Let me see you out, my dear.
It's all right. No need.
Yes, yes. Till the next time.
Nice to know she makes house calls. A rejuvenated man. Gotta do your morning calisthenics.
Get those stretches in.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What's gonna happen?
He just
Oh, the hunch over. Does he put on an affectation? Does he fake?
That's what it looked like.
Oh my god, no one is honest in King's Landing.
Does the crown
That would suck to walk around like that every day.
Right?
He was just very mobile, and then he went, oh.
It's hard for them to simper and bow without heads. And what would you do, my friend, if you found yourself sitting up there?
It's the last place I want to
One
be.
of the few men in this city who doesn't want to be king.
Yeah.
You must be one of the few men in this city who isn't a man.
Ooh.
You can do better than that.
Yeah,
Come
true.
on,
I like
that was easy.
I
That
love
was
that. I love
low-hanging
that. I
fruit.
love that.
Even after all these years, a man from another land, despised by most, feared by all.
Am I? That is good to know. Do you lie awake at night fearing my...
I love his attitude.
Fearing my. Oh my god.
I admire you.
Oh.
Oh.
And I admire you, Lord Baelish.
Touche.
We are two necessary
Grasp
evils.
From a minor house with a major talent for befriending powerful men and women.
A useful talent, I'm sure you'd agree.
Mm-hmm.
So, here we
Are
stand.
we working together?
In mutual
Are we
admiration and respect. Playing our roles. Serving a new king. Long may he reign.
My king!
Long may he
That was a
reign.
good code.
That was such
Solid,
a good
good
moment.
code.
Every single one of their conversations.
Are very, very good. I actually like those two together.
What's your name?
Ari.
Ah,
Harry.
you've a long way to travel.
Harry Potter. The orphan boy.
Your lord's father gave me the pick of the dungeons, and I didn't find no little lordlings down there. Half of them would turn you over to the king quick as spit for a pardon, and the other half would do the same, except they'd you first.
Oh,
good to know. Thanks.
Do it in the woods alone.
When you...
I mean, yeah, hard lesson you gotta learn.
Yeah.
Stay, or I'll lock you in the back of the wagon with these three.
Terrifying.
Man.
Sticking with the pointy end.
What's a gutter rat like you doing with a sword?
Maybe he's a little squire.
He ain't no squire. Look at him. Looks like a girl. I bet he stole that sword.
Man, she tries so hard to look like a girl. Everybody says she's a boy.
Yeah.
She starts to looking like a boy. They're like, looks like a girl.
You better give up by the sword.
Remember your
I've
dance
seen him
lessons.
kick a boy to death
I knocked him down, and I kicked him in the balls, and I kept kicking him until he was dead.
Well, it's a good thing I don't have balls.
Man, all these people are mean.
I already killed one fat boy.
I'll do it
I
again.
never killed anyone. I bet you're a liar. But I'm not. I'm good at killing fat boys. I like killing fat boys.
Look who it is!
Yep.
Oh, you like picking on the little ones?
The rightful king.
Uh-huh.
You know, I've been hammering an anvil these past 10 years. When I hit that steel, it sings.
Interesting how their paths are crossing.
She's making friends.
This is Castle Forge steel.
Yeah.
Where'd you steal it?
It was a gift.
None of your business.
Where we're going, they don't care what you've done. I've got pickpockets, highwaymen.
And you're coming along with?
Armourer's apprentice. But my master got sick of me, so here I am.
They're sending him to the wall to hide him.
Yep.
It's 1,000 leagues from here to the wall. And winter is coming.
That's right, winter's coming.
It's always coming.
How many days in a row must a man be expected to start his day with ham? Bring me some beer at least.
I'll let you know as soon as we got something better.
You look exhausted. Was your moonlight ride that tiring?
Oh.
He knows.
Nothing gets past him.
No.
We beheaded everyone that ran away for the night. Only ghosts would guard the wall.
Fair enough.
Honor brought you back.
My friends brought me back.
I didn't say it was your honor.
It was the honor of your friends.
Oh, you're going to bring him back to life, are you? No? Good. We've had enough of that sort of thing.
Dead men coming to life? Fair enough.
At night, they see fires blazing in the mountains from dusk until dawn.
Yikes.
A captured wildling swears the tribes are uniting in some secret stronghold.
That's not good.
Outside Eastwatch, Cossa Pike's men discovered 4 blue-eyed corpses, unlike us. They were wise enough to burn them.
Smart.
Do you think your brother's war is more important than ours?
Good point.
No. And dead men.
Here is the existential crisis we all must deal with.
For us in the night. Do you think it matters who sits on the Iron Throne?
No.
No, sir.
Good. Because I want you and your wolf with us when we ride out beyond the wall tomorrow.
Whoa, we just got promoted.
He's going beyond the wall.
I'll not sit meekly by and wait for the snows. I mean to find out what's happening.
Dang.
John's going beyond the wall.
You know, as cool as they made the Night Watchers sound, once we got here, it's almost like it's a punishment to go here.
Oh yeah, that's what it's become.
And that's shit.
I will command them myself.
Because these guys are actually kind of cool.
So I'll only ask you once, Lord Snow.
In a gnarly way.
Are you with me?
Are you a brother of the Night's Watch?
Ooh.
Or a bastard boy who wants to play at war?
That was a good speech.
I'm a brother of the Night's Watch, baby.
Drogo will have no use for dragon eggs in the Nightlands. Sell them. You can return to the free cities and live as a wealthy woman for all your days.
That's not what I want.
I know what you intend. Do not.
You don't understand.
Don't ask
Oh.
decide as you climb on that pyre.
Oh.
I won't watch you burn.
Is that
Oh.
She's not afraid of the fire.
She's not.
The dragon doesn't burn.
We've seen she hasn't been burned before. Fire cannot kill a dragon.
You will be my Khalisa. I see the faces of slaves. I free you. Take off your collars, go if you wish, no one will stop you. But if you stay, it will be as brothers and sisters.
Ooh,
I feel like
powerful.
too little too late.
Look at them.
Some people are like, I'm out. Cool, bye. Fair enough.
Yeah, but you know what? The people who stay by
They're
her,
gonna be
she's
loyal.
making sure that they're gonna be straight up.
So Jorah bind this woman to the pyre.
Oh.
Jesus.
You swore to
We're
obey
just
me.
putting everybody up there, huh? Ban the witch.
I mean, she did.
Ban her.
She did do dirty, but you
Yep.
you guys did her
Yep.
dirty first. I get that. I get where she was coming from.
I am the dragon's daughter, and I swear to you that those who would harm you will die screaming. You will not hear me scream. I will.
Yeah, good luck.
It is not your screams I want. Only your life.
Whoo! Something
That
has
was
snapped
scary.
in Danny.
That was very scary. I think that was like, ooh, that was dark.
That was dark. One fire ring. She's gonna do it. She's gonna do it. Walking through the flames. God, the screams in the background. Like, this is already an intense scene, but just listening to a person burn.
Her clothes are gonna burn, but she won't.
She just walked straight into the middle of it.
Wow. Jeez. Okay, we're waking up.
I was waiting for the credits to roll right there. I was like, we're not gonna know if she makes it out or not, are we?
I'm glad that did not happen, but I felt that too. Oh my gosh!
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh!
The dragon's attached.
She has a day. Oh no!
She has dragons.
No!
She has dragons.
Oh my gosh! Everybody who left,
They just needed to be in the fire.
Mm-hmm.
They just needed to be incubated in the fire. Yo.
She's got 3 dragons on her. That's pretty cool.
That's cool as hell.
Oh, shit's about to go down. We're about to F everybody up right now. Credits. We are about to destroy.
We're about to demolish some people.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Nothing matters anymore. Game over.
That's
Touche.
crazy.
I'm throwing all my bets. We're done. Game over.
It's over.
Game over.
It's over. Daenerys is coming for blood.
Everybody's done. Oh my god.
She walked into the fire, came out unscathed. She's literally a dragon. She's just a dragon in human clothing.
She figured that out the moment
she didn't burn. She
like,
didn't burn on the egg.
She's like, he's not the dragon. I'm the dragon. I'm the dragon.
I'm the dragon.
Oh my god. Everything happens for a reason.
Everything happens for a reason.
If her sun and star, what did she call him? Sun and star?
Sun and stars, yeah.
Stars. If that did not happen to him, we would have never married.
Yeah, we never would have gotten the dragon eggs.
And low key, I almost feel like the witch kind of knew a little something, maybe. I don't know. You think?
The witch knew a lot of things.
She did know a lot of things.
She knew
like,
exactly what she was doing the whole time.
I feel like she was like, you need to give birth to these dragons. I don't know. Maybe.
I don't think she was working for. I don't think she was working for Daenerys' best interest.
I'm just making things up right now.
Fair enough. Woo! What an ending to a season. Robb, Lord in the North.
Yes.
We love that. King of the North.
King of the North.
Just stay north. That makes the war so much easier.
Yeah.
You don't have to take King's Landing. You don't have to do anything. You just sit there, defend the North. I mean, I guess going and taking King's Landing and crippling it would be a good idea to, make bargaining easier and actually solidify your claim in the North. But Lord of the North, just hold the North. The Southerners can do all the cloak and dagger backstabbing they want. The only problem is that everything north of the wall is not great.
Yeah.
Everything's going very, very bad.
It's going really bad.
You've got a massive civil war down here and then an existential threat up north.
There's a lot going on.
Everything's coming from all sides. This was such a great setup to what is likely going to be very messy years to come, right?
We're going to hardcore war all around.
Yeah, you've got the Civil War in Westeros. You've got the White Walkers are back. You've got Daenerys, who's got dragons now. I mean, she can only go up from here, right?
Yep. But you know what I loved about her speech? She freed all her people. Nobody's bound to her.
Mm-hmm.
So from here on out, if they are a follower of her,
they're loyal.
They are loyal.
Yeah.
She is building everything that the Lannisters have failed to do and everything that's the opposite of them. Okay?
Loyalty.
Which I kind of like that contrast.
Yeah.
I like
for
that
sure.
we're going, and then you got the middle ground. I like that we're covering all our bases.
I just love it that it's kind of a neat, I guess, comparison between everybody went to war against the Targaryens because they were mad, they were crazy, they were power hungry, they'd been corrupted, and the Mad King had done all these things. And so, Robert Baratheon and Ned Stark both went to war, claimed the throne, because they were like, the Targaryens are bad for everybody. And then as soon as they established the throne again, that power started corrupting all over again. And now you've got the Lannisters in power, and they're doing the same thing the Targaryens seem to be doing, which was keeping it in the family sort of thing with Cersei. And they've just become the new Targaryens. And then you have Daenerys over here who is like, supposedly the last of the bloodline, right? And she's now becoming a better leader and a better ruler than the people who usurped her family, saying that they were not fit to rule.
Yeah. I think Arya's storyline is going to come in really hard here soon. She is living a life that is like no other of the siblings, which is going to be interesting, especially because she's a girl. She's a girl in a man's world holding her own, and it's kind of cool to kind of see like all these years, she's into certain things that are like not the norm, and it was almost like fate put her in these positions.
So she'd be able to survive.
She can survive in this next chapter of her life. And I really like the way they've been doing that. And I feel like with her dad watching over her now, he's going to be like, oh my gosh, thank God I got her to dance lessons, and
she finally gets to live the rumble tumble life that she's wanted. Like, granted, it's not in the circumstances that she wants. She wanted to continue she basically wanted to be a lady lord is essentially what she wanted. She wanted to be a knight. She wanted to go to battle. But now she's had the skills to potentially survive what she's going through. But now she's going to learn how to live it.
She's gonna learn. I think she would become a very strong ruler because she's learning the ways of the people.
Mm-hmm.
She's actually going to be living that lifestyle, like day in day out or whatever. And this girl is going to be a force to be reckoned with too.
If she makes it back to Winterfell, yeah, for sure.
I think the adventures she's going to go on and the things she's going to see and do.
It's going to be tough though because she's got to hide her identity.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I kind of feel for her because it's not good. I think out of all of them, she has the most difficult path.
I don't know. Sansa seems pretty difficult because she's stuck in the capital and still has to marry Joffrey after now fully realizing how much of a monster he is.
But she still has the pampering.
Right. She's still got the accoutrement.
She has the life of what the normal royals have.
Right, but it's difficult in other ways where she's in the shark-infested waters.
She's in it.
She's basically a prisoner.
She's going to have tough waters as well. I'm not denying her of that whatsoever. I think she's going to be tough as well. Especially because she's seen everything. She has to she's going to be tortured a lot. She's going to be tortured a lot.
Joffrey has made it clear that he's going to take great pleasure in making her squirm and making her uncomfortable. I wish she'd gotten to push him. I wish the Hound hadn't come in. Sure that she'd be risking her life and she'd probably get executed afterwards, but at least we'd be down a Joffrey. Although I can't imagine the youngest Baratheon child is going to be much better. He's just a little baby boy.
I know they're babies, but there's something going on with them. We've only gotten little glimpse of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested in how they tie them in to the series and the storyline a little bit more.
The younger
Baratheon
Baratheon
they're doing a really great job at navigating so many stories and so many characters all at once.
Yeah.
I feel like if I was a director on this franchise, I would be kind of flabbergasted. I feel like I wouldn't be able to focus.
It's a lot to keep track of.
It's a lot to keep track of.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I was filming it, I'm wondering if they had several different crews and different positions.
I believe so, yeah.
And recording
they had
at the same
first
time.
unit and a second unit. Because obviously they're in different locations.
Sets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they
had to have.
Winterfell is and Westeros in a lot of ways is clearly somewhere in Europe, somewhere in England. You've got all the forests and the cold climates. And then you have Daenerys, who's out in the steppes, out in the wilderness, in the dry, arid lands.
You know what would be really cool about this show? It's filming in different locations with different teams. A long time, because obviously
months, obviously, yeah.
And then finally, and you sit there and you get to see it come out in theaters,
right.
or not theaters, but online or whatever, wherever you see it. And then you finally have your scenes where you entwine your world.
Yeah, you get to see.
Hey,
you only saw
one
third.
Oh my God! Yo, how's your town's been rough, huh? I would have fun with that storyline, talking with the other characters and the other actors and actresses. And I feel like I bet the moment they they do that, I bet it's super cool.
I was going to say, I'm curious how much time all of our main cast have gotten to spend with each other. Because, like, obviously there's zero crossover right now between Daenerys' story and whatever's happening in Westeros, right? And even then, you know, like, Bran has not left Winterfell. So he doesn't get to see everybody else, really. And then all the stuff happening in King's Landing, that's a different location, that's a different team, that's a different group. Like,
there's a lot of work that goes into
size of the realm and, you know, how long it takes to travel, you don't really see a lot of the characters with everybody, right? They don't see the whole ensemble. So it must be so interesting working on a show and knowing these other people are on this show as well and part of the episode, but you've never met them. Yeah. Like, I'm curious. I'm sure they got together for, like, read-throughs and stuff like that in the opening episode, so they probably got to sit down and have a table read. And
maybe not. Maybe.
But I imagine they didn't get to interact a whole lot outside of
No, but if
the
they
people
did the table read, I feel like they would be
compartmentalized.
Compartment, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. That's what I would think, just so that you don't waste time. I don't know. But I think the way they've managed this entire thing, like, there's so much that has gone into this, and it's so clever. It's so entertaining. It's a lot, and it's done so beautifully. And I feel like the way they're doing it is also making it easy to follow along.
Yeah, it's not hard to keep track of everybody.
No, but also, like, they're doing a great job at having us remember who's who.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a lot of characters.
Yes, I will say they do a good job of reminding us who people are, either by strategic use of everybody's names and strategic reintroductions. And I think one of the biggest mechanics that they've been using that works really well is every time we switch to another group, especially now that the war is happening, it, like, opens very often with somebody getting a message and being like, this person has done this, and this is what is currently happening, and it sets up perfectly the premise for whatever scene we're watching. And so because they keep repeating that, and because they keep subtly reminding us what's going on, it makes it easier to keep track of. Because I love, like, procedural, like, crime dramas and, like, mystery thrillers and stuff like that. But oftentimes, even just in one episode where the characters only exist in that episode, I have such a struggle remembering the names of who everybody is. And so later on in the episode, people are like, oh yeah, Mrs. Johnson did this to Mr. Ford. And I'm like, wait, okay, which one is that? And how were they related?
Well, because when they remind you of what, like, who did what, it automatically goes, I know exactly who did that. I see the face.
Yep.
Now I'm getting the name again. So boom. And you're 100. I agree with you 100%.
They make connections really well.
They're making it to where they want you to know these characters. Even and now you hear the name and you're like, oh shit, I already know who that is. But you give them that background and you're like, damn. Thank you.
Yeah, it locks it in really,
really well. It really well.
And it's easy to remember all the characters, and I have faces that go to names, and I know exactly what's happening to each one of them. Really well handled on the part of the writing team.
I'm obsessed with the Littlefinger and Spiders interaction and their game plan.
Chats
I think
are so fun.
I feel like their chats are the most, out of all chats, the most intriguing, most enticing, like little, like, conniving little shit show, but you're kind of like, well done. And I kind of like how they protect each other a little bit with
they,
also
like, respect each other.
It's like, I respect your sleaziness.
It's the mutual
but also, oh, the highness of the, oh, and long live him. Like, it's like I'm giving you that cute when we're so smooth. They're smooth. They're so smooth.
They are the ones.
Like, I don't want to like them, but I kind of like them.
What's interesting is they're the ones that pull all the strings, right?
Yeah,
they're the ones
like,
that have their fingers in every pie. They know what everybody's doing, and their ultimate goals supersede whoever's on the throne.
Yes.
Very plainly said it to Ned Stark in the dungeon. Is like, I serve the realm.
Yeah.
I'm here to try and keep the peace.
Yep.
That's what I'm doing. At least that's what he says he's doing. He's like, I don't care who's on the throne. I don't care about your little games of, like, backstabbing in succession. I will always land on my feet because I will always be 5 steps ahead of whatever court drama is going on.
But not only that, he knows who has what on who, so he goes with whoever's the most powerful.
And Littlefinger's the same way.
And it's the same way, but it's not. And so it's interesting when he says, I serve the realm. No, you serve. You're not necessarily, I don't see him as serving, like, the realm of the people. I see him, I serve whoever's in power. Yep. I serve whatever's going to keep the peace and keep me out of trouble. And I serve my own agenda to keep me safe. and to please whoever is next in line.
And Littlefinger does a very
does
similar
too.
thing, but it's very much more obvious that he's out for himself.
Yes.
Right? He will do whatever he needs to stay in the good graces of who's in power.
I think it's so. I thought it was so funny when he told Spider. He goes when he talks about his downstairs situation, and he goes, "Oh, come on, you can do better than that."
Yes. He's like, I've heard every single one of them. Like, get creative. Come on, man.
No, but he also goes and gives that acknowledgement to Littlefinger, like,
Yeah.
you're better than that, dude.
Yeah, like, come on, dude.
Like,
Come
you
on,
could do
man.
way better than that. Like,
Yeah.
that was lame.
That final conversation between
Hit
them
me
in this
something good.
episode where they just have that moment of mutual respect. Like, yeah, we're going to keep backstabbing each other and
But
we
I
could work
respect you. I
together,
envy
but like,
you.
I see what you're doing. Same sees
It
same.
makes sense.
Heart sees heart, you know?
We are the
I see
same.
you.
And I almost felt like it was like, dude, you're my best friend. And I hate you. It was almost like it's like we could be.
You're the only other person in the world who knows what I do, and it makes me like I have respect for you, but like I know you're coming for me the moment I show weakness.
Yes.
So like rivals.
Oh, I love that. It makes
great.
it makes the game of chess so interesting.
Because everybody's playing on a different board and everybody's got
Yo,
different pieces.
Have you ever seen those chess boards that you can play with like I think like four? I think you play 4 people.
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
whatever.
Yeah.
That is what we're doing right now.
Four-way
We are
chess.
playing, but we're probably playing like 10 different people at a time. And you're like, oh shit, allies. But you're gonna stab me later, so I gotta like.
I gotta make sure my pieces are over here, the whole 9 yards. It's crazy. Yeah.
I love it. I hate it and I love it.
It is a Game of Thrones.
It really is. Everybody's trying to get their king
Mhm.
to the other side.
Yes,
but
indeed.
Well played, you guys. Well played.
This did a really, really great job of like wrapping up storylines, but also making me very excited for the next season. I want to see what happens with Daenerys and her dragons. I want to know what's beyond the wall with Jon. Bran has the future sight, I guess. I'm curious to see what's going on there.
Yeah.
You know, and
I'm really curious to see that.
Tyrion's now in charge of King's Landing.
Yep. All right. Well, you guys, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you stay tuned. If you want to continue this journey with us, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, bell icons, all notifications, upvote this video so that you get notified. So you can get notified when we start season 2, because that is coming up next. Thank you so much for all your love and support, you guys. I'm KRISTEN STEPHENSONPINO.
I'm Michael Boose.
And we will see you next time. Long live the king.
No, not Joffrey. King in the North.
Not King of the North. Not Joffrey. He can go fall off a cliff.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.